Guys know I was out all day today. I left my job. How many people can do that? I left my job and Rosco and I, we were at a meeting with the police department because the parking was a major concern for APD. And the reason being, it's a gentrification neighborhood. So you don't want to be parking all over the neighborhood because the first thing they'll do is call the cops. They'll have your cars towed. So we went down there to work with the police department to come up with ideas. So they gave me some wonderful ideas. So we're gonna look at a couple big businesses in the area that has a lot of parking.
Right.
And then we'll have to use a shuttle bus to shuttle folks from the car park to the event.
Okay, that's good. And I'm glad you said car park, 'cause that's what we say in England. I had to get used to saying parking lot when I moved here, but I say car park, so I know exactly what you're talking about, but yeah, parking lot. Well, that's good, because I'll tell you something, that is probably the number one concern for a lot of people in downtown. You know what I mean? They got to pivot and do all these different things, but there's no other place, to have Carnival. It's so beautiful. I remember going over the bridge and everyone took a picture over that
Oh
bridge.
yes.
So
I
nice,
missed
so
that
nice.
so much.
So the route, so tell us about the route, 'cause I know that's changed as well.
Yes, the route has changed, and first we tried to do a different route. We tried to take it all the way back from where we started back in the day, from that train station all the way
Past
down
the
to
Hard Rock.
But they weren't allowing that. So the police decided we to come up with a different route. So we worked with our security coordinator, and so she helped us. She gave us two different routes.
Okay.
And so we picked that one. The first one we went, we fell in love with it because everyone was saying it reminded them of Trinidad. I've never been to Trinidad Carnival,
Right,
so
right,
they're
right.
saying it's like a straight shot.
Oh,
but
okay.
it's a straight shot, but we have to make a right at Marietta and then a left on Johnson.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, so that's pretty good. So that means
And
people can come and they can line the streets and, it's gonna be like, almost like a long catwalk.
Like, I don't know if you ever been
Okay.
to Eastern Parkway Parade, but something like that. Wide.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. No, I'm from London. I've been to London. We got lots of twists and turns, so I'm used to that. But yes, that sounds. Yeah, Eastern Parkway is one straight, so that sounds. And I know it's. How long is it?
It's 4 miles.
You hear that, people?
4 miles.
4
miles.
miles. Are you about to get your stretching on?
And I know the bands was asking me, can we get the parade is from noon. And we assemble at 11, but the parade moves off at noon and we finish at 4. And I know a lot of bands keep asking, can we get another additional 5 hours? But it comes with cost. Because this park, I think my pressure went up last night. After I got the bill from the police department, it was triple what we usually pay.
Oh, wow. So, but this is a nice park. So they're getting a nicer park, a nicer experience.
But we weren't prepared for a bill like that. But,
so I know that you, and I think I heard this, maybe when you were live the other day, you said there were different entrances this year for the park, for the masqueraders to get in, because that was another concern
Oh,
for
yes.
last year.
Okay.
So at the end of the,
Well, last year we did say that. When all the bands was coming to us last minute, we did say the back gate is where the masqueraders entered, but the message wasn't put across to the masqueraders in time. So that's where all the confusion came about.
Right.
And we get blamed for everything. Whether we do it or whether we don't do it, it's okay. I think our shoulders broad, right? We take it. But so we wanted, because we're better planned this year. Remember, everything happened so last minute.
Yeah,
So we
last
were
minute.
just catered for the crowd that we normally got downtown.
Right.
So what we did this time, since the bands came earlier now, we know what we were dealing with. So we made sure that on our site map, we have 4 exits. And I don't know if you saw our site map, but actually where we have the festival village, there's another big park right next to it. So the bands now will come like the Friday, set up their tents. So when the masqueraders get to the park, they'll be able to
they have
have
somewhere to go
and eat, and once they
that's
finish
nice.
eat,
Yeah.
the exit is right there. Just come through that. That one
I
gate
love
belongs
it.
to them
I
and
love
them
it.
only.
So do they need, the masquerade, do they need anything special to come in, or just the costume is
Yes,
good
they
enough?
have to have their wristbands, and I stress
Okay.
that to the band leaders. The last time the problem was a lot of the masqueraders did not receive their wristband from the
Right.
band leaders.
Right, true.
So we
True
stressed
that, true
that. Yes, they were at the gate saying they were told they could come in with the drink bands. So that's where the problem started. They didn't have a band to come into the park.
So band leaders, make sure you give your people them. And I'm
So now we are
listen,
getting out there and
I'm
stop
one of the
blaming
people
us.
them. I'm one of the people them. So make sure we get our bands early so we can go straight in when we're finished. Because trust me, that 4 hours on the road and then you just want to get in and get on with it. Rosco, why are you so quiet? Because I want to hear what you got to say.
I'm just taking in the scene.
No. You don't get away with that. We want to hear from you, Mr. Rosco. So what is your role, Mr. VP?
Well, my role as vice president is to help Patricia and assist Patricia with everything that's going on. As far as like meeting her at the Atlanta Police Department today
Okay.
to discuss security issues and a little bit of other issues as well. So I'm just a shadow.
You are not just a shadow. Oh,
Making sure
what?
that she get the support.
Listen, a VP and you're
Yeah,
sitting
yeah.
out in front of the police. You are not just a shadow, sir.
So,
No
yes.
way. So the police handed the reins over to you to be in charge of security.
Oh no,
How did
no,
that? Okay.
that's not my.
Yeah, we have a security coordinator.
Okay. Wonderful.
Because we call a meeting with them. We actually call a meeting with them because we want to make sure we dot all our I's, cross all our T's. And,
Right, yeah.
because we had a lot of back and forth emails, but the major, he's so nice. If you're listening, Major Mormon, my new best friend.
Yes.
No, but listen, I know planning anything is a lot of hard work, much less a whole carnival. Just off the top of your head, how many people do you think participate in Carnival, from spectators to masquerade? What if you had to give a number, what would you say that number would be?
I know we have a lot of people that are coming from it, and we just always estimate around 20,000 persons coming to town. But with our permit, we put 6,000, and then the neighborhood is balling murder because they're not accustomed to that. Today so just to give everybody a little idea how it goes, because a lot of people don't really know.
Yeah.
So when you put in your permit, right, it goes to different departments within the city of Atlanta. So every department is responsible for approving you. It might go to fire department, they look over, making sure you have everything. If they feel you need more, they'll add more. Then they send you an invoice to pay and send additional folks.
Right.
That's how it works.
Right, yeah. I'm
Then
sure.
you have something called, so I'm gonna give an example again, like say Gwinnett County, where you have all the cities, right? And then you have differences like Lawrenceville and Snellville and all those cities. Everybody has their own homeowners association, right? And then you have something that called the MPU, where all these cities go to that one big meeting. But before you get to the MPU, and say if it's in Lawrenceville, then you have to go to Lawrenceville, speak to that neighborhood to let them know you're bringing your event into their neighborhood, and they have to take a vote on it. And then, depending on that vote now, you go before the MPU, and then even though you got approval from that neighborhood, you still have to get approval from the MPU. So here comes another vote again. And then you have persons in there that have a lot of concern. So what happened last year, because y'all left the trash, and this was on the news, so you have to go back and explain. Yes, so it's a process.
So that's why you have to start months
early.
in advance.
Ask them, I don't wait.
Yeah.
I don't wait. As soon as we finish, it's
June 1st.
I know. Listen, I saw as soon as last year finished, you already had the hotel. You had a hotel. So what is the host hotel?
So this year, the host hotel is the Westin downtown Atlanta.
Okay, beautiful hotel.
Yeah. We're having the press conference there on April 15th, so make sure you guys come out.
We will be there.
It's from
We
5
will
to
be
9.
there, yes.
This year we're celebrating St. Lucia. So, Mato is our Grand Marshal.
Okay, I need to
representing the
be there.
Caribbean.
I have some questions for Mato.
Yes.
What was that song? You gotta play
Caribbean
that
man
song.
don't cheat.
Yes.
West Indian men don't cheat.
West Indian men don't cheat. Oh,
We just go
please.
outside.
Facts.
Oh, please. Oh, kill me now. Oh, no.
West Indian, no, for real. West Indian men. If it's not on video, it's not true.
Patricia,
Anything else
it's
is
just
hearsay.
the two of
Like,
us.
listen
It's
to
just-
them.
Right. You see these? I can't hear it. What?
They
You
watch,
say something?
They watch too much Shaggy.
Way too much. It wasn't me. Well, let me
Too
tell
much
you
shaggy.
something. I will be there. Lawrence, are we gonna be there? I'm gonna be there because I need to speak to Motto. I'm gonna put him. He's not gonna be there anyway. So, but
Well, you know, he really wanted to be here, but
We'll
it's
call
so
him.
happened he
We'll
got.
Zoom in.
Well, he's gonna do a video sent to us. He got
Okay,
I think he got a booking in Maryland around the same time, so that's what happened.
okay.
And then you know me, I'm a business person, you know what I'm saying? I tell
Yeah,
people,
Zoom.
I'm more than
Let me
Carnival.
record
I'm like,
something.
listen up, guys, I'm more than Carnival, okay? Now, because I do Carnival, I have a master's degree in business, and I have a BA in accounting.
Tell them.
So I
tell
had
them.
to be strategic,
That's right.
and I said, I didn't even tell Rosco them nothing. I was just in my bed, a
Roscoe, you hear
Martell pops up, and you know, Love and Marriage Huntsville is one of my favorite shows, and you know, it's coming on, and you know, that's about drama. And so he was live one day, and I said, let me reach out to Martell. And I did. And so Martell, you know, you gotta have something for the Americans.
Yeah,
and I know
yeah,
he's a ladies' man.
Oh, yes.
So now,
Yes, he is.
Caribbean folks already know about the carnival and everything, and we have Martha as our grand marshal. So we have to think of somebody that would bring out the American crowd. And you know, the ladies love Martell, so who better to bring out than Martell as our second grand marshal?
Martell. Oh, we got Martell and Motto. So
Yes.
Motto sang the song for Martell.
I know, right?
So we're gonna, he's gonna say, listen, I need my own version of that. Oh, that would be nice. That would be
Yes.
nice. The ladies definitely will come out
Yes.
for Martell.
And you know how I caught Martell? I was just telling Roscoe Courtney the secret. I saw tips of pictures with the girls in some beautiful costumes.
Listen,
And he was like,
listen, I was about to say that. I was about to actually say
no,
that.
I had to think of some strategic move. I said, how can I catch him?
Yes, you were going to be up close and personal
So I
with
just said
people
it
that
some-
look like this.
Yeah.
So when he saw the picture, he was
like
it didn't take him
so-
20 minutes.
I'm surprised it took 20 minutes. Nobody gonna say
No,
20
because you know
seconds.
it's a process. It has to go through
Yeah.
his manager, and then
Oh,
his
okay,
manager
got it.
reached
Yeah, it
out
was
to
fast
me.
for that.
It was fast. It was
That
I
was
did it on a
nice.
Sunday, and I got a
That was
response like that.
Oh, and listen, it's gonna be fabulous, and I know that I do have a list of the bands actually that are gonna be downtown. There's Lucky 13.
Yes,
I
don't
counted
wanna miss
13. Is that
nobody.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go through this list, and this is no particular order. So I don't care. I would say I'm first, second. No, this is
Okay.
no order.
Okay.
So Ethnic Essentials,
They knew.
they're new.
First
Okay,
time.
Panache,
Yes.
Mass Maniacs,
Yes.
Mad Colors,
Yes.
both my favorites because they were here on my show. Inferno, another
Yes.
favorite. Entice Mass,
Yes.
another favorite. Insane.
Yes.
Now I
All the
heard
way from
Insane.
Antigua.
Yes, but they so all the way from Antigua.
Yeah, you know, last year they were here, but they actually had a section with Inferno, but this time they come in and be their own band.
This was
Okay.
the distribution center last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, insane.
Maybe they'll call
Okay.
you again.
We Kind of Ting,
Mm-hmm.
Calabash Alley,
Correct.
Mystical.
Enchantment. That's
Okay.
all. That was the Mako Jumbies and the clowns and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I wondered who. Okay, and Tropicana.
Tropicana, first time too.
First time. Okay, so
They're,
they're.
they're
I
from
haven't
St.
heard of
Lucia.
them.
They're St. Lucians. Huh?
Okay, Solution, Fedaholic.
Well, Fedaholic, we just found out last week that they would not be able to do it
Oh,
this
okay.
year due to some circumstances they had.
Okay,
Because you know,
so
they
no
do St.
Fedaholic.
Thomas Carnival, so they let me
Okay,
know
so
this
back
year
to
they have to
12.
pull out, so they'll be back next year, God's willing.
Okay, and then we got Taste of Elegance.
Right.
Okay, so we have 12 bands, 12 big bands.
Yes.
Oh, this is gonna be nice. It's gonna be a really, really nice event. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to ask you about is, so when you get into the festival village and you got, the flyer is like packed.
Oh,
There's so many artists, but I know you got some nice big names. That's Rosco. Rosco, tell me about these artists, please. That's your department.
Yes, so this year we're gonna have Squid, the artist. He's gonna be
boy, Squid.
performing. Yeah, that's my boy Squid. He's a very good entertainer. We're gonna have Alison Hines from Barbados.
Nice.
We got Little Rick from Barbados.
Little Rick.
Yes.
Oh man, he got out the
missed
country.
Yeah.
Right, nice, nice.
Farmer Nappy,
Uh-huh.
Shell Marshall.
First time downtown.
Oh,
First
good.
time
Yeah,
downtown.
yeah,
You know, you got that big hit song this year.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? We got Kenny Blessing locally. From
Of
Atlanta.
course.
Kenny
Yeah,
Blessing.
family.
Yes.
And don't forget, Burning Flames
and
out of
Burning Flames,
Antigua.
yes,
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Burning flames. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
J-Eve out of Antigua.
Oh, you got some.
You forgot,
good
you said
artists.
Mato?
Well, we already know
Mato.
Mato over there. Mato there.
Skinny
Mato.
Of
Fabulous.
course, Skinny
Skinny
Fabulous.
Fabulous, you care for the, and we
Oh,
got
Skinny
Ace
Fabulous.
Banton out of Dominica.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
We
it's-
forget
it's
anybody
a
else.
good
Courtney, we forget
lineup.
anybody?
You got a nice lineup.
Yes.
Oh,
So-
we just added D Angel out of Jamaica.
Yes.
Because listen to me,
Oh, good.
you gotta give Jamaica something.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
care what nobody say. Jamaicans are one of my biggest supporters, and as a carnival organizer, we do the demographics every year.
Yeah.
All the carnival heads,
Yeah.
and Jamaicans has the biggest demographic coming to carnival.
Wow.
So because we think Trinidad have carnival, everybody else,
Yeah,
Jamaicans
yeah. Oh, they have a
come
big
out
carnival.
more than
Yeah.
any other
Yeah, they
Caribbean
have a nice
islands to
carnival.
all the carnival. In
But
the
you know,
US.
we had we talked about when we should have dance hall at the carnival and so forth. I mean, at the end of the day, you're playing for the people.
Right, but you gotta give Jamaicans something.
You gotta give them
You
something.
You gotta give them
Especially if
something because
support you.
they support and but it's the truth. You have to give them something because they are the biggest demographic. And you have, even if you give them one reggae artist, you give them something.
You give them something.
So,
And they're gonna come,
yeah,
they're
you
gonna
have
stay,
to.
they're gonna spend their money,
Yes,
and
Yeah.
we just need them to behave
yeah,
though.
they do though.
We do.
They do.
And we know
Uh-oh,
the
we
singing
got
so
some Jamaicans
Yeah.
in here.
And we
then
know the
the-
singing so
exactly.
Be security.
Yes.
You're right.
So
And-
hopefully
right.
next year we bring some other artists.
Right.
That
And
would be
D'Angel, we had D'Angel coming. D'Angel just came up with her songs. She did 3 soca songs that she's gonna release on the stage. Jamaicans
Nice.
get into
That's
soca.
gonna be nice.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be
Soca
nice.
Afrobeat taking over.
Oh,
I
Oh,
said
yes,
it.
yes. But listen,
Yes.
we want to get some Afrobeat artists next year too. So we got everything
Well,
coming up.
as long as sponsor and give me that
He
money.
will. He will.
Yes.
As long as we get
Sponsorship.
backstage pass, first,
Of
to get
course.
back there and interview everybody. And,
Oh,
Sure.
sure.
Guys are the
And
press.
you know what? You can bring the artists here.
Y'all can come
We
and interview to backstage.
we can
got-
have like a showcase right here.
Yeah.
Lawrence, what do you say? You see?
Green light.
He
the
said yes.
problem is with that, the artists they come. We only have 2 artists here, like 3 on Thursday. Burning Flames,
Mhm.
Motto, and Pumper because we're doing our Juve and
Oh,
our
the Friday.
Juve, the
Okay.
Friday.
Yeah.
Because we usually do it at night,
Mhm.
but the folks asked for the day, so we're doing our Juve on the Friday, which is from 9 a.m. and we had it at 3 p.m. But then I got people in my inbox say, "Why you gotta put Juve in the morning? Don't you know people gotta work? Change the time." I'm like, "What?" I'm getting bossed around in my Instagram page. So I was like, "Don't you work, right? Don't you have vacation? Take some vacation time."
Wow.
So anyway, I thought about it.
So it's not 9 till 3. When is it gonna be?
Well, we changed
Yeah.
it, but I ended up calling the stadium
Uh-huh.
and we push it to 6 p.m.
6
So,
p.m.
guys, you got
Oh.
Juve from 9 a.m. to 6
And
p.m.
that is on
Paid
the
for the water.
Friday.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, so we have Juve in the morning, Juve in the. Oh, so the
Yeah.
Friday.
But when they finish from that Juve, they just head
Oh, yeah,
downtown.
yeah, yeah, 'cause you know they're gonna
they put one,
But the
one
artists
party
will
to
come-
the next.
And you know they will.
Mhm.
And you know they will.
We have a show on Rush Hour show that they could come on Thursday if they're in town.
Yes, they will be in town. Birdie Flames, Mato, and Pumper will be in town the Thursday.
The Thursday. Okay, so we've got so Juve Friday, and then we got another Juve. So we got 2 sets of Juve going on
Yes.
Friday.
And now they can put on their
interesting.
paid powder, whatever,
Yes, and
because
the outside.
Yeah.
we using the parking lot in the stadium. We don't want to
Oh,
mess up
nice,
the people.
nice. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that is wonderful. Well, it seems like we got a lot going on. It's exciting.
Very much.
I can't wait, and I know that these bands are ready because they know, they
Oh, they love
know
the
what they're
parade.
doing.
They love the
Right.
parade because what I did, our very first meeting, I took them to the park because it's a brand
Okay.
new park. So I wanted to let them be acquainted with the park because it runs from the Rosco, the belt line.
Okay.
You could walk from the belt line all the way to the
Oh,
park. Even today, the
nice.
police showed us something too
Yeah,
because
yeah.
for persons coming, carpool,
Mhm.
or you could take Marta to Bankhead Station. And as
Okay.
soon as you get a Bankhead, there's a trail that takes you straight to the park.
Wow.
Yes, the police took
okay.
us and showed us that
That's gonna
today.
be a picture.
The
Yeah.
major, not the police, the
Yeah,
major.
the major woman.
Yes.
Okay, that is good. That is good.
Mm-hmm.
But what I like about this year is that the bands know exactly what they're doing. They
Mhm.
know, they're focused. They're trying to get their costumes
Mm-hmm.
together and get everyone registered so that everything can be done nice and early. I love it, and I love the fact that you've got a separate part for them to put their tents.
Yeah,
and
put their
so forth.
tent, yeah.
That's definitely a game changer.
And guess what? For the very first time,
Yes. Is this
they
exclusive?
have I put it out there already. You heard it right, Lauren?
Yes.
For the very first time, they have a second stage. So the bands will be able to cross the stage, but there's no judging.
Okay.
You'll be able to cross the stage and showcase, the costume.
Yes.
And thanks to La Parking, they're one of our sponsors for the second stage.
Oh, that is, you heard that, people? You got they got a second stage. That is a game changer. I like that. I like that. And you know the bands are gonna love it. You know masqueraders are gonna love it.
Oh, yeah.
They ain't getting off the
A lot of
stage.
time on the
They're gonna be
road.
right there taking pictures
That's it.
in their
That's their
costumes.
time to shine.
Oh man, yeah. So tell us where we can find. But people are confused. There's so many pages with Carnival, Atlanta, all kind of linked together. What is your page for Facebook and Instagram?
Facebook is Official Atlanta Carnival, Instagram Official Atlanta Carnival, and our website is www.atlantacarnival.org. And the hotel information is there. If you need to get the special discount, you have to do it on the website. We put a bunch of rooms on hold. They all sold out.
Oh,
I had to beg the
wow.
hotel to add an extra 30, and they going fast. I'm sure by next week,
They'll be
once they
gone.
gone, that's it. We can't. There's no
Wow,
more.
and this is March, and they're gone already.
That's right.
And there's no other hotel. You're not.
I didn't do a
trying
second
to-
one. Hold on, you're trying to kill us.
Just the one.
I'm tired.
Westin Hotel. You said the press conference is on April 15th.
15th.
Yeah.
Okay. So what about press for the stage? What about press for the day? Can we come down to the
Yes,
day?
you just go on the website and they said media pass. Just fill that out and they come to us,
okay.
and then when it's time they call it
Are
to
we
pick
gonna
it
do
up.
that?
Yes.
Okay.
The whole team is coming.
Okay.
So
You're gonna
okay,
set up a
wonderful.
broadcast.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna go into the wing.
My
In fact,
trouble,
we'll do it
Dolores,
before-
remember,
we'll do it before tonight.
No,
now.
say it. No, what last year taught me, and I'll say this on air, is as media, you have to remain unbiased.
You have
Yes.
to.
Period.
Yeah.
And that was a lesson for me as an owner, and I've adjusted since then. And so in business, there's always evolution, right? And as a
Yes.
person, you have to evolve as well. And so when the universe corrects you, you stand corrected.
Yep.
Period.
Amen.
And that's true. A lot of people don't know about business. I remember a friend of mine, his soul rest in peace. His father was a prime minister in Antigua, and he always said to me, even if you have to work with the devil, you work
You
with
gotta
them.
work
Yeah.
with the devil.
Yes.
It's business.
It's still business. That's what it is.
Yep.
You wanna play Halo again?
Can't turn away money now.
I'm just messing with you. So let's go ahead. Well, we gotta wrap up. Because
Well, you
it's
got a
9
few.
o'clock.
You got a few more minutes. It's
Oh,
okay.
boss man said we got a few moments.
All right.
So
So
Rosco, get
Yes,
Rosco.
get
yeah.
Rosco. I want to hear what Rosco has to say.